Good evening, all. My name is Curiel. It's great to be home tonight and to see some familiar faces and many, many new ones. I'd like to start by thanking the Scholarship Foundation of Santa Barbara for asking me to speak. It's an incredible honor and privilege to be asked to share some of my life in a personal, vulnerable, and tangible way. Just how impactful the Foundation's work is. So, I'm a computer engineering transfer student at Cal Poly, and I'm nearing the end of my first year. In the fall, I'll be committing to their electrical engineering graduate program with an emphasis on digital and analog control systems, as well as analog circuit design. Also in the fall, I'll be beginning their interdisciplinary entrepreneurial senior design sequence, where I will experience firsthand the startup entrepreneurial process through design of a product or service, using customer development and agile engineering. Saying these words is surreal. The trajectory of my life 6 years ago was wildly different. In my teens, I made many selfish decisions that had all but condemned me to a life behind bars or an early grave. By the time I was 18, after 5 years of heavy drug and alcohol abuse, I had reached a level of despair and demoralization I didn't think possible. I had dropped out of high school, was on felony probation, couldn't stay sober, and was on the verge of homelessness. By some miracle, in September of 2017, at 18 years old, I found the Santa Barbara Rescue Mission and was admitted to their men's recovery program. Just over a half-mile away from this hotel, the Rescue Mission serves our community as a homeless shelter that is run by the clients in their year-long residential treatment program for alcohol and substance abuse. My stay there necessitated no financial burden. Instead, the price I paid was the relinquishment of the old ideas and attitudes that had kept me in a bitter morass of self-pity and tragic cycle of addiction. It was revealed to me that the practice of principles such as honesty, acceptance, accountability, selflessness, and humility would form the keystone of the arch through which I needed to pass to live a fulfilled, purposeful life. Over the course of that year, I appealed and completed probation, had my record sealed, earned my GED, and enrolled in a summer bridge program at the Santa Barbara City College for people affected by the judicial system, thus beginning my academic journey. In the years since, the role my education has played in my life has become increasingly more profound. To me, education is synonymous with opportunity, rich and meaningful experience, personal and moral development, the ability to contribute positively to life and those around us, and in the most literal sense, a way out. It is astonishingly unfortunate, in my view, that it comes with a price tag that for many is an insurmountable barrier. While I've always worked throughout my academic career, I certainly wouldn't have made it this far without help from organizations like the Scholarship Foundation of Santa Barbara and the South Coast Biz and Tech Fund. Their help, your help, is the life force behind what would otherwise be an impossibility for so many families and students in need. Being able to put aside financial worries, even for a few months, makes way for students like me to wholeheartedly focus on the pursuit of innovation, to unreservedly channel creativity, and to have a genuine, formative experience in academia. Not only am I granted means to pursue my own dreams, I am able to continue blazing this trail in hopes that it will serve as an example to those who are convinced that there's only one path to academic success. If my experience has taught me anything, it's that no matter how far down the scale one might be, there's always hope. Today, miraculously, hope for a bright future abounds. Most recently, I assisted in technical translation and interpretation for an international energy project with Everdata. When I still lived in Santa Barbara, I'd spent some time at FLIR in their motion control systems department. At present, I'm waiting to hear back about a research position that, if hired, will have me working in a team to design a software framework to be used in conjunction with collaborative robots, all in an effort to expose underrepresented Spanish-speaking students in K through 12 to STEM fields. Wherever my life takes me, I'm certain that my burning desire is to be a part of something larger than me, to inspire and create change in meaningful, lasting ways, and to contribute something wholly good to this world will serve as faithful guides. A few years ago, I bought a piece of stencil art that reads, "Broken crayon, still color." I read it every morning I wake up. And I'm reminded of the second chance I've been so graciously afforded. I'm incredibly humbled tonight to be reminded that there are people in this world dedicated to ensuring that the spirit of opportunity is attainable for all, that the wondrous, childlike joy and freedom I've experienced through education is one step closer to those in need. Thank you.